take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Hornets in Charlotte. And for Charlotte, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan in the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position, because he always has his team in position to win.
There's 2 types of leaders, Ernie, the vocal leader and the one that leads by example. One of my favorite vocal leaders, Chris Paul. Dirk Nowitzki is not very vocal, but he leads by example. LeBron James does both. Very vocal at times, very animated.
Joakim Noah's not bad either now for the Bulls, even though he's not the greatest of those players, but he's a good leader.
Yeah, but LeBron does both.
What kind of a leader were you, Shaq?
I was vocal. I used to get in people's rack, Ernie.
Did you?
Mess around if you want to. Tear the locker room up.
What would you do if you had a guy like Kenny on your team?
I wouldn't do anything for Kenny because Kenny would make me look good because I know for a fact if I kick it out to Kenny, he's going to knock it down.
And you know, I would be the first thing I would say, if we don't get it to Shaq, I'm slapping someone.
Let's get it to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
You just scared me.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they've split the first 2, so they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with a win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Conley, Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Lee in at the 2 guard. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
On defense, New York. And it's Walker penetrating. Shot is no good, so New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
Here's Lamb, following the score by New York. Back to Walker. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Walker. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Some nice passing by New York here, and that one's good.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
So it's the Hornets now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. Think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there. His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Out to Lee. Lets it go with a three. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That's good from Lopez. He's off on the second. The Hornets trail. Stolen by Conley. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Batum with the ball. Conley picks him up. And a wide open look for Walker. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Charlotte. Rebound by Anthony.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Shot's good by Walker.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now, here's Batum, following the miss by Michael Conley. Picked by Bargnani. Walker dishes to Henson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Henson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Lee outside. The pass to Porzingis, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Now here's Walker. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. Batum against Anthony. There's the three, and Batum is good for 3. Batum's got his second basket of the night.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Clifford. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
All right, Doris. Picked by Bargnani. Pass to Batum. He kicks it to Bargnani. 6 on the shot clock. Walker goes in. Here's Lamb. It's rebounded by New York.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Lee kicks to Lopez. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Charlotte. Outside Conley. New York needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now, here is Bargnani. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And a wide open look for Lee. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Henson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Bargnani. And it's Gerald Green in for Lamb. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Anthony. Shumpert, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Now here's Walker. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. He feeds it to Batum. The kick out to Walker. From outside the arc, from deep, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Second, Carmelo Anthony. Fourth, Nick Batum.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Hornets trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now, here's Grant. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. And he gets it to go.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. McDermott's checked in for New York. For New York, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Here's Walker. Here's the dish to Gallinari. Here's the screen. Here's Kaminsky. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside jumper. Screen by Grant. Right side. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Green leading the charge. Kept alive. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Grant against Walker. On the wing, Shumpert. Right outside. New York moving the ball around. It's stolen by Green. And a fast break now for the Hornets. That's good from Kidd-Gilchrist on the assist by Green.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
Now, here's Grant. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Green with the ball. Pass to Gallinari. No good. Shumpert with some nice D.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Shumpert. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Kicks it to O'Quinn. Grant outside. Right, the pass to O'Quinn. Grant outside. Right sets a screen. Shumpert dishes to O'Quinn. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Hornets trail by 8. The drive by Green, and O'Quinn sends it back.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Shot from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Now, here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to right. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Knicks leading by 6. Grant outside. Wright sets a screen. It's stolen by Green. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Your Hornets shooting 2, Kemba Walker.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Kaminsky. Walker with room to shoot. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant against Walker. Here's O'Quinn. Drains it from beyond the arc. O'Quinn's got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Walker goes in, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Right, that's a 2-pointer. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
They've got Bargnani. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's John Henson, and it's Batum in at the 3. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Shot's good by Walker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Lee. He dishes it to Lopez. It's tipped. Batum with the steal. Here's Lamb. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Lamb, no good on that one. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Anthony drawing the double team. Lopez passes to Lee. Lopez dishes to Lee. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lopez kicks to Lee.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Walker with it. Conley picks him up. Picked by Bargnani. From the arc. Moves back up. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. The drive by Anthony. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Courtney Lee is on the wing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lee's got 10 points.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Charlotte, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lee passes to Lopez. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, I think you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. At the elbow, Lee got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lamb. To the left wing. Here's Walker. Up and in from the low block. Walker's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
And Lopez throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Shots good from Bargnani. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now here is Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Anthony dishes to Lopez. And he dunks it down.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Henson with the screen. And Walker kicks to Bargnani. It's tipped. Anthony right side.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Walker kicks to Bargnani. Pass to Batum. Bargnani sets the screen for Batum. Over in the corner, Lamb. And it's the Hornets, another 3. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
There's no way you can light up the scoreboard with these kinds of numbers without help from your team. But averaging this many points per game takes a really special player, even with the best teammates in the world.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Charlotte. Now here's Walker. He's got 14. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Outside Anthony. Lopez passes to Lee. And Henson pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Down low, here's Bargnani. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. O'Quinn dishes to Anthony. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Bargnani a screen on Conley. Walker goes in. Bargnani inside the three-point line. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Anthony against Batum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Lamb? Averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky comes in for John Henson, and it's Green in for Walker. The Knicks also changing it up. Doug McDermott comes in for Porzingis, and it's Iman Shumpert in for Lee. Now, here's O'Quinn. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Hornets leading by 3. And Lamb kicks to Green. Lamb sets a screen for Green. And O'Quinn sends it back. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Shumpert. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lamb sets a screen for Green. Bargnani kicks to Kaminsky. Stolen by O'Quinn. Shumpert passes to McDermott. Anthony dishes to Conley. Back to Anthony. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now here's Lamb, covered by Conley, misses in close.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside Anthony. No luck. And Charlotte will come the other way. Outside Green. The layup off target.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Lamb. Charlotte no good that time either.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Conley kicks to O'Quinn. The feed to Carmelo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
2 shots.
That's good from Anthony.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Darrell Wright's checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Michael Conley. Both free throws good from Anthony. Hornets trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Anthony. Now Gallinari. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gallinari's got his first basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Grant kicks to O'Quinn. Inside. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 15.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Lamb kicks to Gallinari. Lamb sets a screen for Gallinari. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Hornets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Knicks with the lead. Down low, here's O'Quinn, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Lamb, following the score by New York. Lamb sets a screen for Green. With some arc, and O'Quinn sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Dishes to Anthony. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. 4 on the clock. Grant outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Jared Grant.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball. And Lamb kicks to Green. Now the pass to Gallinari. Kaminsky sets the pick for Gallinari. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Deep 2 from Anthony. Shot is no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside jumper. Pass to Anthony. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He has 5. Back to Gallinari from about 16, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Knicks leading by 4. And here is Shumpert. Outside Anthony. Shoots. And the Knicks good for 2.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Shumpert against Green. The shot misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, some great numbers for you and great play on and off the basketball tonight. Is your strategy any different?
It's the same thing. Try to move without the ball, play without the ball, space the court, attack when I get the ball, be aggressive and find people when they open.
Carmelo, thank you, guys. You've got to be aware wherever he is on the basketball floor.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 21 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting tearful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
The Knicks leading by 6. And New York looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Lee. Then it's Conley. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Back to Lee. New York moving the ball around. Anthony kicks to Lee. Outside Anthony. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Conley. Following the score by John Henson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That's his first foul. Conley kicks to Lee. Anthony on the wing. He feeds it to Lopez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And he gets it to go. 11 points now for Henson. Here is Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside, stolen by Henson. And Lamb kicks to Batum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Porzingis. He has 6, and that one's good. And now it's up to 25 points for Carmelo Anthony.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Walker against Conley. Fires from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
No good from Lee.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Now the dish to Walker. Henson, a screen on Conley. Walker with it. Conley picks him up. And it's Walker penetrating. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Henson tries yet again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
For the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Doug McDermott in for Anthony. The Hornets have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. The Knicks leading by 4. Conley with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Teardrop shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, Walker. Bargnani sets the screen for Walker. Kicks it out to Bargnani. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Bargnani's got 10.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Lee outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Lamb with the ball. Working on Lee. No good from Lamb.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Outside Conley. Over in the corner, Lee. Fires from the line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shot's good by Walker.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Now here's Batum. 12 points for him. Here's Lamb. He kicks to Bargnani. Passes it to Lamb. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
New York leading by 3. Now Conley. They set the pick. Comes up empty off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. Checking out the game Jeremy Lamb is having. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here is Conley. Kicks to Lee. Back to Conley. McDermott, no one around him. Here's Porzingis, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Porzingis has got 8.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Batum kicks to Walker. Bargnani a screen on Conley. Walker dishes to Bargnani. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. The Knicks leading by 4. Conley with it to the right side. Pass to Porzingis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for John Henson. Gallinari comes in for Bargnani. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Gerald Green in for Lamb. Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 5. Tipped away. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. McDermott can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Gallinari. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by New York. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Shumpert. There's the pass to Porzingis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Green. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. Wright's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Green against Grant. Green kicks to Walker. And he knocks down the jumper. Walker's got 20 points. New York leading by 5. Here's Grant. He dishes it to Shumpert. Screened by Grant. And Shumpert kicks to Wright. Clock at 6. The leader. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, he used his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Down low. Here's Walker. Got a hand on it. Feeds it to McDermott. New York moving the ball around. Porzingis can't hit. Hornets trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Shumpert against Walker. Gallinari up top. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the feed to Wright. That's to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Takes the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wright's got 6.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Carmelo Anthony in for McDermott. Now, here's Green. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Lopez. Averaging 15 points a game, almost 3 blocks, and 8 rebounds. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboards.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Screened by Grant. And Shumpert kicks to Lopez. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Walker against Grant. Walker dishes to Green. Walker goes in. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Just 5 on the clock. Kaminsky, the pass to Walker.
I'll bet he wishes that halftime never arrived the way he was going in that first half. He was on fire, doing an unbelievable job out there.
And Wright kicks to Anthony. On the wing, Shumpert. Wide open look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Grant dishes to Wright. He feeds it to Shumpert. Lopez a screen. Shumpert passes to Lopez. Here's Wright. Misses off the right iron. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Shumpert with the steal. Dishes it to Anthony. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Anthony's got 27 points. Hornets trail by 11. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Grant against Walker. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The Hornets have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12.
Danilo Gallinari.
The Knicks leading by 8.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Walker against Grant. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And he lays it straight in. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now Walker, 20 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. Shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks out front, up 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And the final period of play just about to start. Hornets trail by 10. Batum is out there with Bargnani. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Henson in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now here's Conley. Lee outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bargnani's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Batum. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Porzingis. Batum grabs the miss. Hornets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Henson sets a screen for Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Bargnani, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Bargnani's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hornets. New York shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Conley gets the bucket.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Michael Conley making his last shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 15 points now for Henson.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Lee, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Hornets trail by 10. Bargnani has screen on Conley. On the wing, Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's 15 points for Nicholas Batum. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Charlotte. He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 8. Walker with it. Now right defender. Walker's shot is off.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Now here's Wright to the paint. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Now here's Walker. Lopez over to help. Plenty of space. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Walker.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks leading by 8. Conley into the lane. Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Shots good by Walker. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Henson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 17 points now for Henson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Conley. Lopez kicks to Wright. 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Wright. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And here's Walker. Outside, Batum. Walker dishes to Bargnani. That one goes. Count it. Bargnani's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now here's Lamb. And that one's good. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Lee. They set the pick. And right, here we go. Stolen by Henson. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Here's Batum, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. They get Courtney Lee.
Really an extraordinary game for Batum. 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Nicholas Batum.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Lopez, a screen on Walker. Conley kicks to Lopez. The kick out to Wright. And the Knicks miss again. Hornets trail by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Lopez.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. Passes to Porzingis. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now here's Conley following the miss by John Henson. Conley, the pass to Lopez. Rebounded by Lamb.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Poked loose, stolen by Bargnani. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Goes up on the wing. Was shot by Batum, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Fires from 14. That one goes. Count it. 31 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Henson with the screen. Walker dishes to Lamb. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside, Batum. Conley against Walker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
What a game here for Walker. 28 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Walker against Conley. Knocked loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. Up the floor, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And if they keep up this intensity over the last few minutes of this game, it's nearly impossible to have a comeback against them.
Got a piece of it.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Batum inside the three-point line, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Conley. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 9th assist in the game now.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Now here's Lamb, and Walker kicks to Batum. 4 on the shot clock. Let's go. Batum with another miss.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Walker. The dish to Bargnani. That's short off the rim. New York with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Conley, the pass to Carmelo. Lee against Henson. Conley with it. To the paint. Now here's Walker. Anthony with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hornets trail by 13. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Walker's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Conley kicks to Lopez. And there's the pass to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Lamb. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lee outside. To the middle. Bargnani against Lopez. Here's Conley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Timeout, Charlotte.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 13. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
The Hornets dance team, make some noise!
Outside, Walker. From past the arc. That is good. Walker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Knicks.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Back to Walker. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound, Bargnani. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Andrea Bargnani.
The free throw drops for Bargnani. So he gets them both. Here's Grant. Kicks to McDermott. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win, Mike. It seemed like the team really stuck to its identity tonight. Do you agree?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
Mission accomplished, Mike. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.